In today's practice, we're going to do a wide range of standing poses and hip opening lunges. To begin, take downward facing dog. Okay. For the first couple breaths of down dog, lift your heels as high up away from the sticky mat as you can. And in doing that, elevate the hips to their highest height. And as you continue to lift the hips and the hip creases, draw the top of the thighs up, creating a nice firmness and engagement through the quads. Good. Retain that upward engagement through the thighs. And then slowly reach the heel bones down and back. Good. Take 2 long, slow, smooth cycles of breath, drawing the top of the leg bones back, reaching the calves down into the heels. Good. One more long, savored inhalation. Then on the exhale, step the right foot forward between the hands. And just stay on the fingertips. Okay, couple of breaths. Lift and extend through the back thigh. Reach the back heel towards the wall behind you. And then just create a little bit more length through the waistline. Good. One more inhalation here. Then as you exhale, step back into down dog. Good. Relax the neck, soften the jaws and eyes. Draw the leg bones back. Lengthen the calf muscles down. Good. On the exhale, step your left foot forward between the hands, just awakening the musculature of the legs. Come to the fingertips. Extend the back heel towards the wall behind you. Elongate the sides of the waist forward. Nice, smooth breath. Good. On an exhale, step back into down dog. Good. Take another in-breath and down dog. And then as you exhale, step the right foot forward into pigeon pose. Right leg forward into pigeon pose. Good. Now first phase, walk the hands a little bit back. Take the top of the back foot to the floor. And then for a moment, lift the back knee up off the ground. Rotate the back thigh slightly in and then bring that leg back down. Good. 2 or 3 more breaths. Let both sides of the hips settle down towards the sticky mat as you lengthen the waistline up and broaden the chest out. Good. 1 more in-breath here. Then as you exhale, walk the hands forward and come down onto your forearms. And if that's too much for you, if that's too intense, then you can keep the elbows straight. Good. Now 2 or 3 breaths, soften the eyes, soften the ears and the jaws. And let those hips just melt and descend into the sticky mat. Good. 2 more cycles of breath. Emphasize breathing down into your hips. Good. 1 more indulgent inhalation. Then as you exhale, walk your hands back up and step back into downward facing dog. Like you did the first round, lift your heels up as high as they'll go. Draw the top of the thighs up, engaging the legs. Then keep that ascension of the legs. Reach the heel bones down and back once again. Good. 1 more in-breath, strong with the legs. Then as you exhale, left leg forward into pigeon pose. Awakening the legs and setting the stage for some standing poses to come. Walk the hands back slightly. Press the fingertips down, elevate the sides of your waist. And then like you did on the first round, lift the back knee just a tad. Rotate that back thigh in, and then resettle that leg. Good. Couple of breaths. Sneak the hands a little bit further back. Press the hands down, lift the chest, and create a broadness in your collarbones. And then on the exhale, walk the hands forward and come into a forward bend. Okay, take 2 more cycles of breath into the hips. And as you inhale, inhale all the way down into the hips so there's a letting go and a spaciousness and a broadening. Good. 1 more deep inhalation into the hips. And then as you exhale, exhale completely and walk your hands back up. Sit back up to vertical. Good. Step back into down dog. And then we'll do 1 more lunge in a moment. One more cycle of breath in down dog. Elongate through the arms, the waist, and legs. And then as you exhale, step the right foot forward between your hands. Bring your back knee to the sticky mat. And then step the right foot, which is the front foot, out about 2 inches to the right. And then turn the foot, the knee, and the ankle out about 45 degrees. The hands will be just inside the leg. And then from there, walk the hands forward. Use the arms for support. Good. These first 3 lunges are going to open the hips in 3 various and complementary ways. Take just a few more cycles of breath. Those of you that are a little bit more open in the hips can be on the forearms. Those of you that are a little bit more restrained in the hips, keep the arms straight and use the full length of the arms for support. Good. One more deep inhalation. Draw the breath down into that right hip. And then as you exhale, walk back up and step back into down dog, preparing for the second side. Good. Take another breath or 2. As always, draw the thigh bones back. Lengthen the calves and the heels down. Then as you exhale, step your left foot forward between your hands. Bring your right knee to the sticky mat. And step the left foot 2 to 3 inches out to your left. Good. Then rotate the front foot, the front knee, the front thigh out 45 degrees. Good. Retain now. Walk the arms forward. And those of you that are have more suppleness and range of movement, you can come down onto your forearms. Those of you that have more restriction in the hips, just make sure you take care of your needs. Keep both arms straight and you can stay more elevated. Good. From there, 2 more cycles of breath. As you inhale, draw that breath down and into the left hip. Good. On the next exhalation, walk yourself back up and step back into the last down dog for a little while. Good. From here, spread the fingers, spread the toes. Reach through the arms, reach through the legs. Draw the top of the thighs up. Feel that fully engaged, reaching set of legs. Then as you exhale, just step forward to the top of the sticky mat and take the feet slightly wider than hip width apart in a standing forward bend. Now for today's sequence, bend the knees as much as you need to in order to feel elongated and released through the muscles of your back. Those of you that have really long, supple hamstrings, you can probably work with straighter legs. Those of you that have a little bit more restriction in the back of the legs, that's fine. Just work with bent knees so that you feel released and turned inward. Good. Then with the next inhalation, roll all the way up to standing. Reach through those arms to create a lift and a length. Good. Then as you exhale, release the arms. Good. Fold the palms. And just take a cycle of breath here in Tadasana. Good, okay. Now from here, take a wide stride on your sticky mat. Turn your right foot out, turn your left foot in. And then from there, with your hands on your hips, bend the front knee so the front knee is directly over the ankle and the shin bone is vertical. Good, now from there, with the hands still on the hips, gently create a broadness through the pelvic bones and a mild support in the pelvic floor and belly. Good. Retain that stability and reach the arms wide into Warrior Two. Good. Couple of breaths. Feel the movement of the thighs away from each other, the spreading of the sitting bones, and then just a little toning, a little bit of support from inside the pelvic floor and from the lower belly. Good. One more cycle of breath. Broaden the back of the arms. Good. On the exhale, straighten the front leg. Release the arms, turn the feet parallel. Turn your left foot out, turn your right foot in, hands to hips. Bend the front knee nice and deeply. Good. Now keeping the hands to the hips to find the right stride for you. Keep the front shin bone vertical. And then if you want more intensity in the legs, step the back foot a little bit further back. If you want less intensity, slightly shorten the stride. Good. From there, reach the arms wide, Warrior Two. Good. Both arms are parallel to the horizon, parallel to the sticky mat. There's a particular broadness through the musculature of the upper back, as if you're widening the back of the heart and the lungs, reaching through the pinky side of the fingers. One more long, smooth in-breath. Then as you exhale, straighten the front leg. Release the arms, turn the feet parallel. Step or hop the feet hip-width apart. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Just 2 breaths here, right? Create a nice length through the back of the legs, but also feel free to bend the knees as much as you need to in order to feel elongated and released through the muscles of the back. Good. Press the feet into the sticky mat. Inhale, roll all the way up to standing. Extend the arms overhead. Good. Exhale, release the arms. With your hands on your hips, take the feet wide once again, and you'll do Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Turn the right foot towards the front of your mat. Turn the back foot in at a significant angle, and then rotate the hips towards the front foot just till they stop. Extend the arms up overhead. Take a breath with straight legs for a moment. Reach through the arms, reach through the legs. Then keep all of that length. And as you exhale, bend the front knee, Virabhadrasana 1. Good. As you settle into and release the front thigh, gently firm and tone the pelvic floor and the lower belly. And then again, if you want a little bit more intensity in the legs, the back foot can go a little bit further back. If you need more stability, back foot can step a little bit forward. Good. One more cycle of inhalation, nice and soft through the eyes. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Release the arms. Turn your feet parallel, hands to hips, left foot out, right foot in. Good. Now look at the back foot for a moment. Turn it in at a pretty strong angle. Then from there, rotate the hips forward till they stop. Don't become consumed with trying to square them. Just turn that hip forward till it stops. Extend the arms up. And then taking an extra cycle of breath here, lengthen up through the sides of the waist, armpits, elbows, fingers. Keep all of that lift. Bend your front knee. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Good. Couple cycles of breath. Settle into the legs. Extend down and back through the back leg, pressing through the heel. And then from that reach, lengthen up through the side body. Good. One more inhalation. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Release the arms, turn the feet parallel. Good. Step or hop the feet hip width apart. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward bend, Uttanasana. Good. Relax the neck. And again, those of you that are pretty long in the back of the legs, you can work with straight legs. You can engage the inner thighs. You can lift the front of the thigh. You can lift the hip crease and deepen the forward bend. Those of you a little bit more restricted in the legs, okay, or anyone with back care issues, bend the knees slightly so that there's just a sense of length and ease. Good. With the next inhalation, press the feet down. Inhale, sweep all the way up, extend the arms. Exhale, release the arms. Good. Take the feet wide once again, hands to hips. Turn the right foot out, turn the left foot in. Take the same distance between your feet as you did in Warrior 2. Then, reach the arms wide to the side. In a moment, you'll take triangle pose. Extend through the back leg, the left leg. And then with the in-breath, reach the right arm and waist forward. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up. Now for some of you, you can take the right hand to a brick or you can take the right hand to a shin. Okay. For others, you can take the fingertips to the floor, but make sure that you don't over-effort, over-strain, or over-force the pose. Right? Similarly, even in the standing poses, there should be a feeling of lightness and lift, as if you're planting the feet, but then you're drawing the inner body up away from the feet. Good. One more cycle of breath. Root down through the back foot. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Good, hands to hips. Turn the feet parallel. Turn the left foot out, turn the right foot in. Reach the arms wide, take a cycle of breath here. Good, strong through the back leg. Inhale, reach the left arm and the left waist. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up. And again, in the yoga practice, really what we're looking for is a state of cohesiveness, evenness, and balance throughout the body. Right? So don't misunderstand the practice as a stretching practice. Stretching occurs, but stretching isn't the primary emphasis. Okay? So if the front leg is stretching so much that you lose a sense of stability or lightness or integrity or relaxation, make sure you come up a little bit on that hand. Good. Ground through the back leg. Inhale, reach the top arm all the way up. Exhale, release the arms. Turn the feet parallel. Step or hop the feet hip width apart. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, forward bend, Uttanasana. Good. Relax the neck, soften the eyes, soften the jaws. Good. One more cycle of breath, plying open the back of those legs and releasing. Then with the in-breath, come all the way up to standing. Reach through the elbows. Good. And release the arms. Once again, take a wide stride. Turn your right foot out, turn the left foot in. And then bend the front knee and find Warrior 2 once again, Virabhadrasana 2. Good. Nice full pose. Nice full pose. Strong through the legs, supported in the pelvic floor, engage with the inner border of the back leg. Then on the exhale, take the right fingertips to the floor on the outside of the right foot or a hand to the brick. You can always take the forearm to the knee if you need more support there as well. Good. Now, extend the top arm straight towards the ceiling. That's it. Broaden the chest. Then rotate the top palm so that it faces the front of the sticky mat. And extend the top arm over the ear. Extended side angle pose. Good. Couple of cycles of breath. Reach through the back leg, lengthen through the bottom waist, and then just a gentle turn of the neck. Now, one more cycle of breath. I want you to make sure that your neck feels comfortable. So wherever you have to put it for now, I want the neck to feel like it's cohesive with the rest of the body. Then with the next inhalation, come all the way up. Good. Exhale, hands to hips. Pause for a moment and just feel. Good. Then turn the feet parallel. Turn the left foot out, turn the right foot in. Bend the front knee, reach the arms wide into Warrior 2. And then just for a moment in Warrior 2, reach the back leg, support from the pelvic floor and core, expand the arms. Good. Then left hand to the outside of the left foot. Stay light. Good. And then reach the top arm towards the ceiling. Good. Create that lift and that broadness in the inside of the chest. Rotate the top palm so that it faces the back of the sticky mat. And then reach the arm overhead. Good. Couple of breaths. Now again, see that the neck, which is often dislodged from the rest of the body, feels like it fits with the rest of the body. Okay, so one of the most important things in shoulder, back, upper neck care is just making sure that in all the poses, the neck feels like it fits with the rest of the body. So as if you were adjusting clothes, take a moment in your body and feel where you want to have the neck. Last cycle of breath, where does the neck fit in your body? And then with the inhalation, come all the way up. Hands to hips, turn the feet parallel, keep the feet wide. Good. Inhale, expand the arms wide to the side. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, press through the feet, lift up through the chest. Exhale, forward bend over the thighs, fingertips to the floor. Inhale, draw the chest and the heart line forward. Exhale, forward bend. Walk the hands back so that the hands are in the same plane as your feet. Good. Now, just like the other standing forward bends, okay, this is a little bit more amenable and more accessible for most bodies. okay? But if you need to bend the knees a little bit or take the hands on the bricks, feel free to do that, okay? Those of you that have a lot of range of movement, take the heels of your hands back and in the same plane as the heels of the feet. Good. One more cycle of breath. Then take the hands to the hips. Inhale, roll all the way up to standing. Good. Exhale, pause and feel. Good. One more standing pose. Turn the right foot out, turn the left foot in. And then set up like you're going to do warrior one. So adjust those feet, right? So heels align with each other. Turn the back foot in 20, 30, 40 degrees, even if you need to do that in small increments. Extend the arms up overhead. Bend the front knee, then fold the palms. Good. Now in a moment, you're going to come into revolved side angle pose. So turn the back thigh in just a little bit more. Yes, as if that back leg is rotating from the back of the room to the front of the room. Good. Then take the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Good. Revolved side angle pose. Good. Left elbow to right knee. That's it. And some of you can take a variation where you take the hand to the floor inside the leg and then extend the right arm straight up towards the ceiling. Good. 2 or 3 more breaths. Press down through the back heel. Rotate the torso. Broaden your chest. Good. 1 more inhalation. Nice full twist. Then as you exhale, release the top hand. Press the back foot. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Good. Turn the feet parallel. Turn the left foot out, turn the right foot in. And again, actually take time to settle those feet, right? If the base doesn't feel like it's cohesive and coordinated, nothing on top of the base will. Back foot turns in, back leg rolls in, arms extend up. Good. Take a moment there, growing vertically. Bend the front knee, fold the palms together. And then take the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Or for some of you, for a variation, you can take the right fingertips to the floor. You could also take the right fingertips to the floor to a brick. For those of you taking that variation, extend the left arm straight up. And let's make sure the head and neck feel comfortable. Good. 2 or 3 breaths. Reach through the back leg. Lengthen through the waistline, and then turn and broaden those back ribs. Good. 1 more inhalation where you are. Exhale, bring the top hand down. Root the back heel. Inhale, come all the way to standing. Good. Turn the feet parallel. Step or hop the feet hip width apart. Hands to hips. Inhale, lengthen up, lift and broaden your chest. Then exhale, keep the spine long, forward bend. Bend the knees as much as you need to, but take the index and middle fingers underneath your big toes. Good. Now with the in-breath, lift and extend the waistline forward. Then as you exhale, gently bend the elbows to the side and forward bend. Okay, take another cycle of breath or 2, allowing the back of the body to lengthen and as if the torso were draping the thighs. Good. Then to transition, take your hands to your hips, tuck the chin slightly, inhale, come all the way up to standing, keep the hands on the hips. Good. Then fold the palms, thumbs on the breastbone. Good. Take another cycle of breath here in Tadasana. And then release the arms. Good. To move on and balance and clear this out, we'll go through a sun salutation. So step to the top of your mat. Fold the palms once you get there. Feel the stability in the legs that you helped develop in the standing poses. And then with the inhalation, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward bend over the legs, draping them. Inhale, extend through the waist and look forward. Exhale, step back just into down dog. Good. Take another inhalation and down dog. And then as you exhale, come all the way to the floor in child's pose. Good. Few moments in child's pose. Let everything rest. Good. Let the weight of the pelvis drop. Let the back body broaden. And let the forehead and brain quiet. It feels good to fold the legs after having opened them and expanded them to such a degree in the standing postures. Good. One more cycle of breath, just appreciating the rest. Good. And then nice and slowly come all the way up to sitting. Rest the hands on the thighs and gaze forward with relaxed eyes. Standing poses form a strong physical foundation for the yoga practice. So at this point in your practice, you can move on and practice any sequence from here. For those of you that are done, take a few moments in seated meditation or recline and completely relax the legs in Shavasana. Thank you for practicing. Namaste.